Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for this rant. My name is Ranting Randy. So, here we go. The other day, I was down at the grocery store, in line again, waiting to get my groceries checked out, because I don't like those other checkouts. As I was saying, this is Ranting Randy with the rant of the day. I'm a professional taxi cab driver, and I drive for a living. No, not Miss Daisy. That's another video. I'm hearing noises in here. It's the seat. It's the squeaking seat. So I was down at the grocery store checking out in the checkout line, and I had a very unique experience. The experience was the checkout guy. Yeah, that's my rant. Ranting Randy's rant is about the checkout guy at the grocery store, which we won't name names. We won't name names at all. And he said, "So I can tell by your groceries that you're single." I'm like, "What do you mean, you can tell by my groceries that I'm single?" He said, "Well, it's an industry thing." And I said, "An industry thing? What kind of industry thing is this?" He said, "Well, us professionals in the grocery business, we just have a way of telling what you're going to make for tonight." I said, oh, you can tell what I'm going to make tonight, huh? Okay. Well, go ahead and make my meal planning. My meal plan. Yes, something like that. And he said, "Well, I could tell you're a bachelor, and I could tell you that you're very, very, very particular bachelor." I said, "Oh, this is getting interesting." He said, "It sounds like a psychic reading to me." I said, "Yes, and you have a cat, too." I said, "Oh." Finally, the word gets out that I have a cat. He said, "Yes, that's a chick thing." I said, "Pfft, a chick thing? Guys can't have cats now?" He said, "No. It's not macho." I'm like, "Macho? I'll show you macho." He said, "And you have a cat. You have a fancy cat, too." I said, "Oh, I have a fancy cat. Okay. All right, that's a given. Ranting Randy has a fancy cat now." He says, "Yes, you're buying fancy cat food." I said, "Oh, boy. Here we go. Tell me more." And he said, "Yes. And you're making spaghetti tonight." I said, "Ha, ha, ha. How do you know I'm making spaghetti tonight?" He says, "Well, you bought all the ingredients." I said, "Can you get me through this line any quicker?" He said, "Not until I say my piece." Like, "Your piece?" He said, "Yes, piece. My piece." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead. I want to get through this line. My name is Ranting Randy." He said, "Yes, you have a fancy cat. You're going to be feeding it fancy food tonight. And you're going to be making spaghetti. And you're pretty particular, except for your cheese." I'm like, "What are you talking about, my cheese?" He said, "Yeah, you got the best tomatoes. You got the best pasta in the world. You got the best olive oil, extra virgin olive oil from who knows where anymore. And you got California olive oil. And I agree with everything you're doing for dinner, except you're using fake cheese. I'm like, how do you know? He says, we know everything in the grocery business. I said, you know everything. I said, I want to speak to the manager. Okay. It was funny, folks. I had a little comic relief there. Back to the rant. Says you're using that fake cheese on all your fancy spaghetti. And then you, on top of that, you bought some cheap dessert, too. I'm like, what's... I said, you do this to all your customers? Says, yes, I do. I said, oh, well, is that so? He says, yes. I'm profiling my customers' meal tonight. Sounded really interesting to me. I'm always willing to... Ranting Randy's always willing to learn something. He says, yeah, you bought some really cheap dessert. I said, well, tell me about it then. He said, yeah, it's got a lot of fillers in it. And I said, what's wrong with fillers? He said, well, they're just a bunch of air. I said, I like air. What's wrong with air? He said, well, fillers are just a bunch of air. I said, I got 8 items here. I want to get out of this store. He said, well, not until you're done talking to me. I'm like, oh, wow, whatever. I'm going to tell this guy's name in a minute. And I'm going to tell the store, too. Well, well, maybe not. Maybe I won't tell his name, and maybe I won't tell his store. Because I want to go, that's my favorite store. And he could be my favorite if he would just behave himself. He said, yes, you have a cheap dessert. You're nothing but a tightwad. I said, well, I'll take that as a compliment. He said, you're a tightwad, and then you splurge over here, and then you're tightwad over there, and you're pinching pennies over here, and then you're extravagant over there. I said, so? I said, well, you have a lot to learn in life. I said, oh, I have a lot to learn in life. I'm Ranting Randy. He said, yes. I said, maybe you could teach me something, like how to get out of this line quicker. I said, don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. I said to this guy, I said, you know, I really like shopping here. And I really like this store. It's my favorite store, and I've never seen you before. This must be your first day. And next time I'm gonna bring my puppet giraffe. And he's gonna do the talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, he's a special giraffe. Yeah, it's real special. He's Ranting Randy's giraffe. I said, and not only do I have a cat, a fancy cat, but I got a fancy giraffe, too. Yeah, my lips are moving. That's right, I'm Ranting Randy. So be it.